Public servants have been challenged to honestly deliver services to avoid unnecessary spending next year. Chief Secretary to Government, Ambassador Isaac Lupari, issued the challenge, saying the government spends large sums of its budget on public service and this should be reflected on the services delivered. Gregory Avira reports.
The public service remains one of the vital implementing agents for plans set out by the government. Maintaining this large group often takes up a large portion of the government's annual budget. Each year, approximately 4 billion is used to pay public servant wages. But the concern, according to the Chief Secretary, is the level of productivity in service delivery is not reflected on the money being spent.
One of the things that I have said all along, and it's true, and I think many Papua New Guineans will tell you, is that there's a lot of wastage in the public service. I think what this government is trying to do is to make sure that we're funding the essentials activities that matters, that have positive impact on the lives of our people.
Ambassador Lupari says the government is now looking at investing on areas such as human resource and infrastructure development amongst other priorities that will bring benefit for the country and not to waste public funds. The government recently passed a deficit budget for next year. With many government departments set to have funding reductions, the Chief Secretary says it is important now more than ever that public servants deliver services in a more cost-effective way. He says with the low revenue being generated from commodity exports, money is not a luxury that the country has at present, and what available resources we have should be put to good use.
The kind of revenue that we are handling before is not the same as today. The revenue has now dropped. So what the government is doing is to try to live within our means, rather than trying to create big expectations, which we can't finance.
With 1.5 months remaining before the end of the year, a more focused and efficient public service is what the Chief Secretary is expecting for the future. Gregory Avira, NBC National News, Port Moresby.
Electoral Commissioner Patiles Gamato is calling on eligible voters in the country to choose good leaders in the 2017 national election. With the theme, Your Choice, Protect Our Democracy, Mr. Gamato says the voters have to choose leaders without favoritism or from getting free handouts.
My appeal to the general public and for all our voters out there is for us to respect the process, the electoral process. And as I said in our theme for 2017 election, our theme is Your Choice, Protect Our Democracy. It's about you making your choice, and that choice is not cheap. That choice cannot be traded with a carton of lamb flaps or few, hundreds of kina. That choice is an important choice. It's a choice that you will make. And then once you make that choice, you will basically protect the democracy. The good leader you elect will protect the democracy. And we want to see in the next parliament some good leaders come in so that they can protect our democracy.